Hello everyone, welcome back to another week of Queen's Park for Life. I am your host, Glenn Marshall. This week on the show, we've got yesterday's man of the match from the Donald Gray game against Winton. Aju, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks. Thanks, Glenn, for having me on.
No, always a pleasure, mate. Thanks for coming in and having a wee yarn. So, look, we'll talk about results from the day yesterday in a wee bit, but tell us a bit about yourself. What brought you to Invercargill and how did you end up joining Queen's Park?
I'm from India and I came to New Zealand in 2016 to study at SIT. I studied audio production and then didn't get a job in audio, so just got into Blue River Dairy, working there. I've been here since, still working at Blue River Dairy. I got to know of Queen's Park through Sujoy. He came here, he came here just 6 months before me, so he had already met the guys or been to a few trainings. Yeah. And I came in Feb 2016 when training just started, so Kev was coach then, and I came into trainings, had a few funny conversations with Kev. But then, stuck on with Queen's Park, had a good time there, still having a good time. Got into trainings and just kept playing since.
Beautiful, mate,
so,
beautiful.
Yeah, it's been good so far.
Yeah. So, what did you study exactly? Was it a
audio production? Yeah, it was a graduate diploma.
Okay.
So just after the bachelor's.
Yeah.
So I've got a bachelor's degree from India in media engineering, electronics and media.
Yeah.
And so just progressing through the media stream, I decided to go into audio production. So I did a bit of live mixing and then back then, but now not really doing much of it.
Yeah,
it's just like a
So you just couldn't really struggle to find a
because I've got like visa and stuff which I need to support, but most of the audio jobs are freelancing, right. And which doesn't really help with visas. So got a job to back my visa up, and then it's just like a skill I've got. Use it when I have to, and just keep going.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, that's good. So you'll be a wee bit familiar with the gear we got going on here, then, mate.
Yeah, we got that.
When did you start playing football, and do you play other sports as well? Or?
So I started playing football at the age of 7. In India, when I was at the age of 7, football was like not a very popular sport. Cricket was the main one. Yeah. So I started playing cricket, but didn't really enjoy it. Had a few school friends back then where with them I started playing football and just enjoyed the game. I went to boarding school at the age of 10. So I was away from family and football was really popular in the boarding school. So we played football, basketball, volleyball, cricket, kabaddi. So we had a few different games going on, and then I really enjoyed playing football, basketball, and volleyball. But then my height didn't support me with basketball, obviously. So I stuck with football, enjoyed the game, and kept going. So
you played kabaddi as well. I don't know too much about it, but I see it on Sky Sport every now and then.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of it. I have played it in the past, so I understand the game, but not really something which I would want to do, because you've got to be. It's kind of like rugby, where you've got to be buff and strong. And
what is the aim of that game, that sport? I've never...
So it's got 2 teams, 6 each. Your aim is one person goes in, you've got to try and tap as many out and get back in.
Right.
And the other team's trying to... You can tap you out, and if I hold you in my half, you go out, basically.
True.
Yeah.
I've always wondered, because I see it on Sky Sports sometimes, and it just looks like a game of Scrag to me.
And then every time you tap someone out and you go back successfully, you can bring a player of your team back in. So it's like, you try and get the other team out.
Eliminate the other team. Yeah, right, that makes sense. Good fun, good fun. So that's, 6, 7 years, I suppose, you've been at the club then?
Yeah, 7 years now.
What would be a couple of your favourite memories of the club?
I've got a few. I mean, it's been good times usually. Few things which I remember is I came in Feb 2016. March 2016 was when pre-season happened, and we played Old Boys in the final, won the pre-season.
True.
For me, I didn't really know what pre-season was because we don't have that back in India. It's just competitions or friendlies. Yeah. So pre-season, having a cup was a surprise. And then when we won the surprise, everyone's obviously the joy was because you beat Old Boys. Yeah. But for me, I was like, pre-season must be a big thing. So I was like, let's go. But it was good for me because I come into Queen's Park and then the first thing you have is you win a cup. So why not?
That's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And then it just builds the confidence going back into season and all the rest of it. So that was a really good start to my journey with Queen's Park. The other thing I can think of is my first goal for Queen's Park, I'd say. it wasn't until 2019, I should be honest. But it's a memory for me because it was against Old Boys again.
True.
And we won the game 1-0, which was my only goal. So had the winning goal, header from a corner. So yeah, jumped past Gotti. So it was a good one for me.
Beautiful.
Haven't scored a lot of goals for Queen's Park, so.
I'd say, a header from a corner is probably a predictable one for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going to be a chance.
My strength. So I try to keep to it, but it's been on and off. Like,
you got close yesterday, actually.
Yeah, I had 2 chances yesterday, so just fitness comes in play. It's not always been my best.
Especially the last couple of years, you've struggled with.
Yeah, my fitness hasn't. Fitness hasn't been the best in the last. I say from 2019. I got married, so I can't blame that to be the reason. But no, just the lifestyle's changed, and just gained weight and hadn't been out for trainings as much as I'd like. And it just didn't help me play my best. Had a few good seasons before them where I was fast and agile and had good fitness, and overall fitness. But now I'm trying to get back there, but it's just slower than I wish.
It gets harder the older you
with
get.
the age, it's not.
How old are you now?
30.
30. Oh, you're 30. Oh, you're in the over 30s this year. Brilliant.
I don't look like it, right?
Definitely not. So obviously you're playing in the reserve team this year with me, Donald Gray. We're only 3 games in, but how do you think we've gone so far?
It's been surprising. We've got a lot of good players, and obviously backing the SPL team. So I think we've done really well so far. We've got the potential to get better, definitely. But obviously with the changing squad like we've seen yesterday, we've got players who can back us up when we lose players to the SPL team as well. So it's really good to see a young squad come through as well. And we've got the skill and the quality to play SPL. It gives us depth into the DG team as well. And for me, I'm really happy to have good support on the sides and then in the front. And we've scored a few goals in the last few games we played. So
we have.
It looks promising.
Scored 16 goals in the first 3 or something.
So it is a big number. And I think we are really capable to go ahead and win the league. But it's just we've got to take one game at a time. And if overconfidence comes in, we could slip, and just 1-0 down is enough to lose a game. So it just comes to every game and just go one game at a time, I think. But we have got the quality and the skill to keep going. So
100%.
Yeah.
So what plans or goals do you have for the next couple of years? Not necessarily football related, but
plans for the next couple of years. One is I personally want to build my fitness back up. So obviously it comes to playing football as well. So that's one of my goals, which hasn't been the best in the last few years. So definitely looking forward, at least in the next year. It's got better from where it was, but I've still got a long way to go. So
you're certainly a lot fitter than you were this time last year.
Yeah, definitely. I can at least run and play a 90-minute game. So it's better now, but I've still got a long way to go. And that's one of my goals. Apart from that, we bought a house recently, so we've got heaps happening around the house. So that'll be something.
Whereabouts did you buy?
Just Strathon, so South City. Yeah, so we bought a house a couple of months ago. And
cool.
Just working through it now. Got a few things going on.
And do you have anything specifically football related you want to do? I mean, I guess winning some trophies this year would be a good start.
Definitely winning the trophies. Like we've discussed as a team as well, winning the DG Cup is something on the cards and looks like we can do it. That's definitely a goal to achieve. I've got my personal goals like weight loss and those kind of things, but it's all on the cards. Hopefully I can see it through by the end of the year. And be better for the next season.
Fair enough, mate. We might as well roll into yesterday's results. So the SPL team, unfortunately, went away to Queenstown and had a 1-0 loss. Queenstown did have a man sent off in the first half. I believe it was after they scored. They were 1-0 up, had someone sent off. I'm not sure exactly. I heard it was a straight red card. And that was all before half time. And the boys had plenty of chances to score, I heard. I didn't see the game. Unfortunately, we didn't have the live stream.
We didn't have the live stream. That's right. Couldn't see
but just couldn't get it done. Disappointing 1-0 loss.
I think it also has got to do with a lot of squad members missing from the main team as well. So new players coming in, it's always got to build the chemistry in the team. So could have played a part as well.
So that now leaves the SPL team second bottom on the table, a point above University, who I believe had a loss yesterday as well. So they're still on 2 points, we're on 3. So look, something to build on at least. I mean, certainly sounds like the performance.
Yeah, they've been training well, so yeah, it's just getting the flow and keep rolling from there. So
yeah, and Donald Gray yesterday.
Yep.
Another good win.
That was a good game, I think.
3 from 3. 6-1 I've got written down here.
Yeah, it's hard, because there was a lot of talk whether it was 5-1 or 6-1.
Yeah, I thought 5, but it's 6-1 on the website at the moment.
Okay,
so we'll roll with that. Roll with that. Yeah, what did you think of the game?
I think we played really well. We did have off moments when we slacked out a bit, and that's when obviously they try to build their chances, but we didn't let them take those chances. We went back on, reset, kept going again, and the second half was way better. Like, we did build on from the 46th minute, and yeah, I think we did get a few goals in the second half, right? So
yeah, it was 2-1 at half time.
Yeah.
And yeah, we went on to score, well, it was obviously 3 or 4.
Yeah. I think it also helps, like when we go for trainings, we've got a high intensity training with the other boys as well. So I personally feel we outrun the other teams with fitness as well.
Yes, I agree.
Which is different to the past years, I think.
Yeah, possibly not yesterday. So there was a major shift.
Yeah.
From the week before. I was just talking with the boys yesterday. The week before against Thistle, no one started over the age of 26.
Yeah.
This week, I think the average age was about 30.
Yeah. I put it right on, so I'm okay.
Yeah. And there was only 2 guys that started from the previous week that started yesterday. So that's obviously one of the challenges of a reserve side is having that many changes in the squad from week to week. But
with the skill and the experience, I think we still have a strong side to go in those moments as well.
Yeah.
And keep building from. So
yeah, special shout outs I think to Jason McMath, who stepped up from a casual Div 2 game the week before.
Had an assist.
Josh Smith came down from Queenstown for the game. Massive thanks in. He was brilliant up front there, working with Burgee, who was back in the starting 11. Hernia and all. And
still
yourself,
got it.
mate, man of the match performance. You must be happy with that.
Yeah, it really helps. Like, I've had a few, like last season wasn't the best for me, just fitness-wise and performance-wise as well. Third game into the season, getting a man of the match really boosts confidence. I've been to trainings this year, trying to be regular. So yeah, trainings have been going well. Obviously, Dion's really good as a coach as well. So, and then man of the match helps boost that confidence and just hopefully keeps going from there.
Yeah, for sure. So no, really good result. I think Winton sort of struggled probably with the refereeing. They're not used to having referees. They get away with a lot of niggly things. Yeah. But they didn't get away with that yesterday. Yeah, but hopefully they'll learn from that, because they do have the potential there. They did play some good football in patches.
Yeah.
So
but for teams like us, it really helps to have a good ref on the field as well, because we try to control the game and having those decisions in favour. It's not always in favour, but just having those right decisions really help. Yeah.
The women beat Waihopai 19-0 at Waihopai yesterday. That game was played at the same time as us, so we didn't get to see any of that. But
can't remember hearing last time the women's team had a loss. So it's really
I don't think they've lost a league game. It'll be coming up on 3 years, just about.
Yeah, it's really good.
Look, and Waihopai are a new team. So I think that's the scoreline we all sort of expected. Van bagging herself 7 goals. Last week Tyler got 8. This week Van gets 7. So it's a bit of a goal-scoring frenzy there. Yeah. Sharing them around too, which is good.
Yeah. And at least it's not the same person you rely on every week. You got different people.
That's right. Different people stepping up. That's how you know the team's putting in a good performance. Yeah. Division 2, the Level 1 team beat Waihopai 3-2. That's the Masters team, which were on their knees really. They only had 11, no subs. They were all sort of battling by the end of the game. They all had to play 90 minutes. Yeah. And I heard Matt Ward was crook as a dog too, hungover. So that would have been a battle for him. But no, good on them. They battled it out, got the win. And Editors Cup Division 2 beat Thistle 4-0 and they stay top of the table.
Top of the table, yeah.
3 from 3. So yeah, good on them. So again, every team won other than the SPL team. So the club really has got to be happy with that. And hopefully we build towards more wins next week.
Yep.
Which I'm sure we will. Righto, mate. So this part of the show is going to be your favourite, I reckon.
Oh, yeah, the bit I was expecting I could leave.
We've got a wee quiz. So how this works is there's 5 questions. You get 10 seconds to answer each question.
Yep.
And each question is worth 10 points. Righto, here we go, mate. Question number 1. After scoring 336 runs, the Black Caps lost the second ODI last night to Pakistan by how many wickets?
No clue, but I'll say 4.
No, it was 7.
Oh, yeah.
We actually, we scored 336 and we got destroyed, to be fair. Disappointing, but no, you're wrong.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Question number 2. The Wellington Phoenix beat Macarthur FC 1-0 yesterday to clinch which position on the A-League table?
Oh, I'm really bad at this. But, let's go guesses, right? Second?
No, we wish we were done second. They clinched 6th spot,
okay.
Which means they do make the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
But they're going to have a tough...
Clearly got no clue.
Yeah, they got a tough game to try and progress. But that's all right, they're there at least.
Yeah.
Righto, question number 3. Nottingham Forest conceded 2 late goals to lose to Brentford this morning in the English Premier League. Which current All-White plays for Nottingham Forest?
Chris Wood?
It is Chris Wood. Well done.
Better than I thought.
1 from 3. On the board, mate. That's a good start.
That's it for me.
Question number 4. The Chiefs beat the Crusaders last night in Hamilton by how many points?
Nah, no clue. 20?
No, it was 10.
10.
Righto, mate. Last question here. Bit of pressure.
Oh, yeah. I'm not too worried. I was expecting this, I told you, right?
The Milwaukee Bucks became the first number 1 seeded NBA team to lose to an 8th seeded team in 11 years. Which team did they lose to?
Nah, no clue. I don't even know the teams on the list.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, okay. Unlucky.
Nah.
It was the Miami Heat.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Led by Jimmy Butler. So, 1 from 4.
Oh, yeah, better than I thought.
Sorry, 1 from 5 actually.
Yeah.
So you got 10 points there.
Yeah.
Right.
Still better than I thought. I was expecting 0, so.
Well, we'll head outside.
Yep.
And get some shots away. You got some points to make up here, mate.
Yeah, so. Hopefully better than this.
Sweet. Righto, Aju, we've got a nice, beautiful day today, so no excuses.
Oh, yeah, let's hope it goes in.
And you're fresh off a man of the match performance yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm expecting big things.
Don't want to hype it up too much, right?
Have you got a prediction for yourself here?
Nah, we'll just go. I'm a defender, so maybe over the post might work.
Well, just a quick reminder, so you know how this works. You get 3 attempts at a header and 3 attempts at a volley. Your best attempt is what counts, and it's 10 points if you hit the target, 25 if you get in one of the smaller goals. Righto, mate, good luck.
We'll see how it goes.
You snuck a header in there at least.
Yep.
They're looking pretty good.
Play to my strengths.
Couldn't quite get the mini goal, but 10 points there. Yeah. Nothing on the volleys.
Yeah.
You didn't really try safety there.
Yeah, I don't have a plan yet.
You should have just tried to roll one in first, mate,
Yeah.
and have a crack.
I think my defender instincts kicked in, so.
Yeah, true. Clear the ball. Oh, well, that's 10 points out there. 1 question right, 10 points. That leaves you floundering with Paddy on 20.
Yep.
But you know what? I'll put you
Fine.
above him because at least you got some points with the football.
Happy with that.
Well, righto, he's back again. 2 from 2 last week. I told you, he did his research. The $400 was looking a wee bit shaky when it was our third team going out yesterday, but we held strong. And so let's see what he gives for us this week. Burgie's Bookies, what do you got, mate?
Welcome to another edition of Burgie's Bookies. For this week we have Southern Premier League, Queen's Park at home to Mosgiel. Form line, Mosgiel beat Wanaka 2-0 last week and Queen's Park lost 1-0 to Queenstown. Odds are Queen's Park $5, draw $3.50, Mosgiel $1.50. Donald Gray qualifier, Queen's Park versus Old Boys. Form line, Old Boys lost 2-1 to Thistle. Queen's Park beat Winton 5-1. Odds are Queen's Park $2.20, draw $3, Old Boys $2.40. We have a special offer this week to qualify for the Donald Gray. Odds are Queen's Park $1, Old Boys $1, Thistle $1, Gore $1, Tianao $1.30, Southend $1.87, Balclutha $2, Winton $2, Wahopai $2. Please gamble responsibly.
Yeah, well, he'll be confident. He'll be confident after getting all of these results right. So I'd say maybe he's slipped up here. Maybe. It's a tough game to pick, to be fair, between us and Old Boys. So we'll see how he goes there.
Be a strong game too.
Yeah. But no, cheers, Burgie. Cheers for that, mate. Appreciate your work. We'll go through the draw for this week's games. The SPL team return home against Mosgiel, which will be played at the turf at 2:45. So make sure you get down there and support the lads. Massive game. We need to try and get something out of this, especially bringing Mosgiel down here.
Yeah.
And we did play them in pre-season too, so we've had a look at them. So hopefully that sort of helps us out. The Donald Gray team are hosting Old Boys, which I assume will be here. Possibility that gets changed to the turf, maybe. I'm not sure, but that's at 1 o'clock, and that's a massive game because that is the Old Boys Donald Gray side. So, and they'll be looking to bounce back. They just lost to Thistle yesterday 2-1. So if we can get a result there, that'll put us in a pretty strong position.
Yeah.
The women are hosting Wyndham at 1 p.m. Don't know too much about Wyndham. Not sure how that'll go, but yeah, if you can, get down and support them as well. And Level 1 Division 2 play Thistle at O'Rourke Park at 1 o'clock. And Editors Cup Div 2 play the Mighty Western at Southern Boys High School at 1 o'clock. Oh. Yeah, I'm not...
That's a new location.
Football at high school, well, yeah, that's a strange one. Senior football, but obviously is the registered home ground for some reason. Yeah, no, well, good luck to the lads there.
Yeah.
Good luck to everyone. Hopefully, another strong result, or another strong week of results this week coming up. And yeah, look, that does us for this week. So thanks, Aju, mate. Cheers for coming.
Glenn. Yeah, it was good to be on.
Yeah, look, appreciate it, mate. I know it can be awkward sometimes, people just out of the blue coming in to do this, but...
It's all right.
Yeah, you handled it well. You handled it well, mate. The sound engineering probably helped you out. You're a bit used to the technology and that sort of thing. I'm
usually used to the other side, but...
Nah, fair enough. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that.
It's all good. Cheers, Glenn.
And remember, Queen's Park for life. See you next week.